Hey everybody, Gabe here. Have you ever noticed on YouTube that bad content is being sort of promoted more than something that you'd actually want to watch? Now maybe it's reaction videos that don't even add anything to it, the original video, I mean, or if it's just simply bad content. Stuff that is low effort, and I know I'm saying low effort knowing my entire channel aesthetic, but still. These sorts of videos are promoted very prominently on YouTube. Videos with little actual effort being put into them, and with little care being put into them. And that's what this video is going to cover. So, I might throw up graphics if I need to make a point, but don't expect graphics to be like the big thing of this video. No. The video's topic is on why YouTube is easy if you're a bad person. Now, what do I mean by this? Well, take channels like Sniper Wolf, or Chuff Reacts, or More Allier, or Dang Matt Smith. Now, these channels made bank off of, well, stealing content from other people. Now, using another person's content is okay. That's what fair use is. For example, the song currently playing, I have gotten copyright claimed for. I assume it'll happen with this video, but I am using it. The original creator of the song is allowed and has the right to claim monetary possession over part or all of my video, or any Google AdSense I make off of it if I did make money. So, the idea is if you use someone else's thing without asking, and without fair use, you should not expect to be able to, I guess, profit off of it. Which is good. You shouldn't be able to profit off of using someone else's thing that they put time and effort into without adding anything yourself. So, if I were to state, the song currently playing is the background music for 1 Million Fatal Guns, and I very much do enjoy it. You should check out the original creator of the song. That wouldn't fully be fair use, but it would still count to YouTube, at least. Now, fair use gets a little funny when we talk about reaction channels or reaction content. What a good reactor should do is ask the original creator for consent to make a video on their material, and even if you do have consent to, like, re-upload, almost, they should still add something of their own. So an example of this is using someone else's content, let's say a song. So if I were to start playing what's a good piece? If I were to start playing Sudno by Morkadoma, but not adding anything of my own to it, not transforming it in any way, then Morkadoma has every right, legally, to claim my video, and because I used their thing without any written permission, I would be defenseless in saying, no, I should be able to make money off of this. This is also why on my, my survival dugout, or not my survival dugout, the video where I made a survival dugout, I had asked Raystone74 for permission. in order to reuse someone else's creative property and creative ideas, you need permission. And even then, I added on it. That is fair use. It was fair for me to use that because I added something of my own. Enough examples. Let's talk about why this is affecting YouTube as a platform. Now, reaction content has been a thing for ages, with channels like Kids React and others. Dang Matt Smith, Sniper Wolf, Chuff Reacts, any of these, right? And I use these examples for a purpose. Reaction channels have been a thing on YouTube and always will be. Whether it be reactions to maybe gaming news, like a trailer, or reactions to a gender reveal party. Either way, these are all reactions. What a creator should do is, when reacting, add their own personality to it, add their own little twist. Insight, even. Insight could be a bit of context as to what's happening. Not a full explanation or a summary of what's happening on screen or on what they're reacting to, but they should at least provide something of their own that isn't in the video. So, if you take a look at a channel like Sniper Wolf, and this would actually be a pretty good time to pull up this channel. SSS Sniper Wolf, or Sniper Wolf. Now, what do you notice about these thumbnails? They are mostly the same, if not identical, in many other ways. Now, granted, yes, there are a few new or different videos, but the majority of them are reaction videos. Now, another channel, Jack's Films, or Jack's Films, had provided his own twist to it, because Sniper Wolf is one of those reaction channels that does not add anything. Now, he's done this with many creators like Chuff Reacts, Dang Matt Smith, and I would even argue Beast Reacts falls under this category. I know I'm bringing a very famous YouTuber into this, however, it still applies. Now, what all these channels had in common, they didn't add anything to their reactions. Well, they didn't add anything to the videos. Now, if they did add actual transformative content to the video, that would justify the usage, but yet again. And I feel as though Sniper Wolf is such a used example that no one really needs to be shown anything. Check out Jack's Films if you do need to. He was the inspiration for this video anyway. But still, channels like her make abusing the system and abusing the algorithm for viral content easy. And they glorify it with how much they're earning. If I were to suddenly start making reaction videos and get hundreds of thousands of views, but I didn't credit anybody, and I didn't add anything of my own, then you're not watching me, you're watching a video someone else put time and effort into, with me in the corner occasionally laughing. That is the main issue with reaction videos. They just turn into, for lack of a better word, watching someone else say and add nothing while you watch a viral TikTok or a viral YouTube short. And they're always short videos because you can cram as many videos in as possible without having to add as much. Now, I would argue, actually I wouldn't even, this isn't an argumentative statement, that's just a shitty thing to do. Which brings me to the title of this video. You can game YouTube, and you can be incredibly famous if you don't have any morals, and if you don't have a single care in the world. YouTube is incredibly easy for people with zero moral compromises, and for people who don't care about their public image. YouTube has become a platform that glorifies doing nothing over doing something. And, I mean, this is exemplified by them defending Sniper Wolf. Now, bit of context. Sniper Wolf and YouTuber Jax Films had a bit of a quarrel online. And one of the many rules of the internet is that you would never bring online drama into the real world. You just didn't do that. It was scummy. It was trashy. You would never bring online drama into the real world. It's just not the thing you do. One of the biggest rules of the internet. Sniper Wolf had proceeded to, while Jax Films was live, say that she lives 5 minutes away from a shoot, and then decided to upload a picture of his location. Not anymore, don't get any fucking ideas. Had decided to upload his location to her Instagram story. YouTube, instead of taking any actual action on this, for those who don't know, if any other YouTuber did this, say a gaming channel, say if I were to have a quarrel with Raystone, only example that can come up to my head, buddy, I'm so sorry about calling you out. Anyway, say I had a problem with Raystone, right? And I solved it in my head by showing up to his house. But the entire quarrel was online. I would be terminated. I would be doxxed myself. I would be fully removed from the internet and not allowed to come back. Sniper Wolf had YouTube defending her and only had to make a public statement saying that she apologized, even though later she had said on her Instagram story, almost baiting a reaction, "We show up 5 minutes away from your shoot, what do you do?" Now, the internet has dogged on this already, but I still think it's worth bringing up YouTube's reaction. YouTube did not punish Sniper Wolf. As a matter of fact, as you saw earlier, her videos are still doing fantastically. So this tells either a few things. One, YouTube has favoritism. Two, YouTube doesn't actually care if you're a bad person as long as you are making them money. Or three, maybe you could pay YouTube off. I don't really know the answer to this one. But still, it further shows that YouTube is easy if you are a bad person. Because, and I don't care what anyone says in the comments, showing up to someone's house after a quarrel online is a bad thing to do and should deem you instantly a bad person. YouTube defending this puts out the message that YouTube is easy if you're a bad person. You won't get punished if you're a bad person. It shows smaller creators evidence that you don't have to put in any effort. You don't have to do anything to get famous. You only have to sit there, look at Family Guy Fortnite funnies, and just have them play. And as always, that'll be all. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you on, I'm gonna say Wednesday?